Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. I want to talk about fears today and trying to conquer your fears. I'm going to go grab my tea because it sounds like my tea is done, and I'll be right back. Always a plane when I video. I don't even edit that stuff out anymore. I'm done with that. I'm beyond that. You know what I do? I'm testing to make sure my tea's not hot, too hot. Because I'm like a little baby. I don't like hot tea. Oh, now I got a floaty in there. Cheers. I have a blueberry tea. And I talked about this blueberry tea in my other video. Ooh, it's so warm. It's about 5 degrees out right now. I always mention the weather because, well, that's what I'm going to be talking about right now. It's about conquering your fears. And when I talk about a fear, I'm not talking about like you have a fear to get burnt when you put your hand in the fire. I'm talking about those fears of those things that you want to do, but you hold off on them. Those are the kind of fears that I'm talking about. Like, I have fears. And I'm just going to sit and chat with you for a bit. And I might have to stoke my fire. I just heard it. Looks like it's doing okay still. It's raging in there. It's like 30 degrees in there and 5 degrees out here, but I think to video it's prettier out here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna conquer this fear because I think it might I think it might be too hot. Oh no, it's perfect. When you're in the mountains, you gotta like remind yourself to drink. And I keep forgetting, and even right now I have just this little headache. Okay. Let's talk. Do you have any fears? You know what my fear is? One of my fears is camping in the winter. I hate being cold. I really do. I hate being cold, and this weekend is the most amount of snow I have ever seen at Spirit Forest. I have never seen, and I've only owned Spirit Forest for, what are we at? Like 2 years, 3 years, somewhere around there. Not that long. And I spent last winter here. The first year I bought this property, it was in the late fall. And I didn't go winter camping at all. In fact, I think I only went to the property maybe twice just to double check on things. I wanted to check my trail cams. I think that's the only thing I wanted to do. Because I thought that, why would anybody camp in the winter? I don't know. They're crazy. But you know what? This is just as beautiful as the summer, if not even more. It's silent. There's really nobody else on the road. I saw a couple people on the road. One car got stuck on the road up here. Just actually right next to my property. So it's beautiful. And if I didn't conquer this fear, I wouldn't be doing this. I would have never experienced this. And why did I decide to start winter camping? I actually have no idea. I think that it just kept getting colder and colder here. last year, and I just wasn't done. Sorry, I got like way too many layers on right now. Like, I can't breathe. But I think that last year I just got colder and colder, and I wasn't ready to stop camping. I really wasn't. And so you can see some videos. I got a lot of videos, guys, so go check them out. And you can see me winter camping, and every time it's a challenge. It's always a challenge for me. I have now built my Viking tent. If you're not familiar with my Viking tent, well, get familiar with it, because it's staying. So I start to think about like why people have fears, and I don't know, it was on the drive up, and it's just this random thought that I feel like sharing with you guys, is that the reason why we don't do things is because of our mind. You know, like I didn't go winter camping because it was too cold, and I thought my feet would freeze because I have that where my hands turn really white, my feet turn really white, so I can get frostbite pretty easy. And I was like, there's no way I can winter camp. And it was just the fear of it. And I was like, well, I've never done it before. So now that I've challenged myself and done a lot of this winter activities, now I do ski, so I do know what it's like to be in the cold, and I do have a lot of, I'm wearing ski gear right now. Literally, I'm wearing my ski gear right now. You know, so it's like I have the gear for it. I got a new sleeping bag. I got this new tent. We're going to try it out. And so, again, one of the things that you have to, I think there's like two things that you have to do. And one of them is that you have to change your mindset. For example, I hate the cold. So when I come out here to winter camp, you guys, when I come out here to winter camp, I literally, and I'm not a meditate kind of person, but like I meditate. Like I'm at home, deep breaths, and all I think is that I can do this. That's the only thing in my head, is I can do this. There is no backing out. You will figure this out. You will do this. And I don't know if you guys have that inner voice. I have an inner voice. And my inner voice is a football coach. Literally, it is. I swear, it's a football coach. And that football coach yells at me all the time. Get up! Go do that! Go over here! Go do that! That's what the football coach in my inner voice says all the time. And sometimes when I'm out here, I gotta calm down my football coach inner voice and just be here. Like I'm doing right now. Just sitting here with my hot tea in my warm tent. It's 30 degrees in there. I think I already said that. I'm just really proud of the 30 degrees in there. And just experience this. I'm not cold. I'm really not. Look at my hands. Like look. Like my hands are out of the glove. I'm not cold. It's on my tea, but I'm not cold at all. And I'm happy. And it's because I have changed my mindset. Okay, I got me some more tea too. And I'm warming up some more tea. Not only do you have to change your mindset about your fear, but you also need to change how much you do it. So if you have a fear of camping in the cold, and I'm just using that as an example. I'll bring some more examples here soon. But if you have a fear of camping in the cold, and you only do it once a year, you're not going to overcome that fear. Repetition is what you need. You need to repeat it and go out again and go out again. And eventually you'll come into the mindset of, I know what to do. Oh, okay, I get this, I get the sticks, I go over here, I get that, I get over here, I get that. There was a blizzard in my last video, my last camping video, that is. Hold on, I'm going to take a sip. Cheers. So as to repeat. So I will be camping. I don't think I'm going to film every time I come out here camping. You know, because sometimes filming takes a lot of time. You know, it takes a lot of time to bring out the camera, bring out the tripods, walk all through the snow and stuff. Sometimes I just want to camp. So I won't be filming every bit of it, but I will be repeating this. Just this. Winter camping. It is my fear, and I drove in today. I felt confident, and that leads me to my next point, which I said there's 2 things you have to do, which is 1, change your mindset. 2 is repetition. Do it constantly. And then you would gain confidence. I am very confident that I will be warm tonight. I'm very confident I will. I feel energized. I feel happy. I feel like I've climbed a mountain even though I haven't climbed a mountain. You know, like you guys see me. When I climb a mountain, I get so excited when I get to the top. And I feel that right now. Like, because I'm like, I am successful. I am good. I got this. You know, I know what to do. It is not supposed to snow tonight. Well, it might. You never know. It might. It's Colorado. It might snow. I don't care if it snows. And I can do it. Again, it's confidence. Because I'm repeating this. And I'm learning what it is that I need to do. I mean, I don't know how many layers I got on. I don't know. 4 layers. I'm poofy. But I'm warm. I'm warm. I'm poofy and warm. Yes, poofy's a word. Poofy's a word. In one of my videos, you guys are like, is poofy a word? Poofy's a word. I'm poofy. But that's what I want you to do is, again, I don't know. Okay, let's talk about your fear. What is your fear? Is it to speak in public, for example? So if your fear is to speak in public, then in order for you to conquer that fear, to climb that mountain, would be for you to speak in public. So I would say, go out there, find little groups first, maybe, you know, make a meetup where you can speak about something, and then go bigger and bigger in whatever your goal might be. And eventually you'll know that as you speak more and more, that you become more and more confident. Because the key here is confidence. And once you have confidence, you have a purpose. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about this whole time, is about your purpose. You have a purpose. You have a drive. You have something to go for. You have a goal, a goal in mind. And so what I'd like you to do is I want you to write down in the comments. And you guys, we're not judging. So if you're reading somebody else's fears, don't judge. Don't judge. Because somebody wrote it down from their heart, and this is truly their fear. I have another fear. I'm scared of the dark. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go talk about my fears. I'm going to make sure my tent's warm. I'm going to go put on another thing of wood. I'll be right back. Oh, it's so warm in here, you guys. It's so warm. I love it. And the fire's good. Ooh. The fire is good. I don't know where I put my other glove. Oh. I always got to reseal the doors. You know what? I think I want Velcro on the door. There we go. Okay. Where was I? I think I was talking about you coming up. Because again, I'm your guide this year. And I want you to come up with the fear that you have. And make it safe. Make it a safe fear. Don't do something like, don't decide to winter camp and not know how to make a fire. You know? I don't know what your fear is. And I want to know what your fear is. And I want you to write in the comments, please. And again, there's no judgment. I will not judge you. But I want you to do something this week that helps you conquer that fear. So basically, I want you to do your fear this week. And I'm hoping that maybe you can comment again. Like, how would I know if you did it or not? How would I know you did it? You know what? You know you did it. Find something. Again, if your fear is to talk in front of people, find some way to talk in front of people in the next week. If your fear is to go to the gym and be judged, you know, you might be muffin topping a little bit. Your muscles might not be as big as you want them, and your fear is that you'll be judged by people. You know, a lot of people go to the gym at the first part of the year. I say go to the gym. Just go. You know, eventually you'll realize that everybody there is on the same goal. They're not judging you. They're on the same goal you're on. They're judging themselves. That's what they're doing. Oh my God, this tea is so good. I like that blueberry tea. And I can't find the Celestial Seasonings blueberry tea all by itself. I can only find it if I get the multi-pack. But you know what I find too when I'm out here in the winter time and it's 5 degrees? My lips are a little frozen right now too. I drink more tea. Is that if I have a little, what do you call that? Creature comforts? I always miss my words, you guys. That creature comforts. If you have something that just makes you feel at home, and I have chocolate in there too. So I have my hot tea and my chocolate, and it makes me feel home. So again, if your fear is to be out in the wilderness, bring some of those home things with you that make you feel good at home. Okay, I'm going to end the video now. But don't forget to write in the comments, because I read every one of them. And I try to put a heart right next to it. Sometimes I forget to put the heart, but I read every one of them. So I can put a little heart right next to it so you know that I read it. And I want you to know that I do care. And I appreciate you guys watching. And I hope we overcome our fears this year and find our purpose and become confident. Okay. Bye-bye. And I'll see you on the next video. Hey, look, you guys, it's snowing. It's so beautiful. It's like a little flurries.